Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly and this is Memaw's Crafts and Chaos. So today is also Froggy Friday. So we are going to do this frog. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to do it anyway. So I've made this little template it's from inside the frog. And I want to put this tattoo down in there. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Anyway, I want to put this tattoo down in there. So, but we first got to have one of these in there because I want it to be like, this will give it like a magnify. And I want to put these eyes in it, but before I do that, I want to paint his legs this purple. So, find a brush here. Gotta get one that's not grody. So we're going to, and I don't want to put the eyes or anything in yet until after I paint it because I don't want to do any extra, moving around with it. So that's why I want to get it painted first. This is the Pearl X. This is Reflex Violet. And I just get this at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I've never looked it up anywhere else to see if they sell it like on Amazon or any of that. They possibly could. Pretty much get anything you want off of Amazon. But so I don't, like I said, I don't want to get all of that. When I'm painting this on, I move it around a lot, and then when I clean it up, I move it around a lot too. That's why I don't want to get the eyes and that in there first, because I don't want to dislodge anything. So we're going to paint his front legs, his back legs. This tattoo is looks like a feather, and then it's got like birds flying off of it. And the colors in it are purple and blue. Just want to make sure it's burnished in good, all the spots. See what I mean by how I move it around a lot. So that's why I didn't want to do the eyes or even the inside piece, because that's going to have to cure before we can finish it up. But I just wanted to make sure that I had all of this done before I did that. Especially if you dislodge your eyes, then they're just going to be floating around in there, or you'll have to put them back in if you catch it before you put resin in. And if you dislodge that part once it's in and cured, then your whatever color you pour for your back coat is going to seep underneath what you want left clear. So that's one reason why you want to make sure that you don't dislodge any of that. And I'm kind of like a bull in a china closet sometimes. No matter how hard I try not to do something, it's going to happen anyway. Behind his upper leg, it's kind of a pain in the rear. So I'm going to finish this up, getting cleaned up, and then I will be back. Okay, so I had kind of a brainstorm here. Wendy from youtubecrafts does this tape trick. So I thought maybe what I could do to get some of the blue in there too is maybe take off some of this and we'll paint some of the blue on to give it kind of a 2 different tones. So I thought I'd bring you back really quick to show you this little trick that she came up with. I tried my packing tape, but it was a little too stiff, so I'm hoping that this will work better. I needed something, since it's not on a flat surface. This is hard with the gloves on, but I've got to wear them right now because I've got medicine on my hand and I don't want to get it all over everything. So everything always goes on the floor. Alright. So I will have to do more cleanup again. Just trying to get down in his little thigh area there. Okay, it looks like I got it all. So then all she did, if you haven't seen her do this, then she just takes her little brush, floofy brush, I like a floofy brush, and just goes over it again, and then where she took the color off should grab the blue. Okay, so let's keep on going here. Hopefully this will look cool. I don't know. I haven't decided what color to put behind the tattoo. I was thinking kind of just a pearly white. But we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. So that's all I'm going to do. I just want the 2 colors. She actually takes it off several times, adds another color, takes it off, adds another color. But I just want these 2 colors in there since these are the colors that are on my tattoo. So I thought that would be fun. Now I got to get this cleaned out again and then I will be back. Alright, I got that all cleaned up and I got the eyes put in because I struggle with the eyes. I'm sure you don't want to see that struggle. I've got Let's Resin 2-part epoxy, or not 2-part, 1-to-1 epoxy resin, and I put a little of this Rolio pearl white in there. And we're just going to put this in the bottom area because we're just going to use it as a reflector or a magnify type thing for our tattoo. And then when it's dried, we're going to put that in there and hopefully we'll be able to see it really well. So I'm going to kind of spritz that a little bit. I don't want any bubbles in here. And we're just going to go to the edge of his back leg there. I don't want it to go over. So that's probably right about where we want it. Looks like one back leg is a little higher than the other, where my table is. Okay, So that's all we're gonna do. So as soon as that cures up, then we'll be back to put our tattoo in and fill it up. Okay, so this is cured up. We're gonna have to be really, really careful when we put our tattoo in, not to get any water on our legs, on any of our legs, because we don't want to ruin our dusting that we did in there. But first, before we do that, we are going to get our color mixed up so I can get this in the bubble chamber, vacuum chamber. I run it, this is letsresin epoxy resin, 1:1 ratio. I've mixed up 4 ounces. I don't need 4 ounces, but I mixed up 4 ounces. And we're going to add our Saya Ghost Sapphire, which it just means that it's like a kind of like an interference. It'll just give it a hint of blue. Because I wanted white behind him, but I don't want just pure white behind him. So we're gonna add just a little bit of this in there. See how this looks. I think that maybe we're gonna add just a tad of our ice white, just so it takes on a little more white color. It'll still have the hint of blue in there, but I just want it to be a little whiter. Okay. Move my notebook really quick. My paper should stay clean. I already make enough messes by myself. I don't need to spread them around even more. Okay. I'm gonna get this put in the vacuum chamber. And then we'll get our tattoo put in and get this poured. Okay, we're ready to go. So with the tattoo, it has this protective sheeting on it. And got to make sure you take that off, because if you don't, your tattoo's not going down. Now with the tattoos, you want to make sure that you get it right where you want it, because it's kind of a one chance thingy here. So we got to get it up in his nose. That's where we're going with it. Right there. And then I'm not going to use a paper towel. I usually use a paper towel to do this. This time I am going to use a paintbrush, because I'm just going to use the paintbrush to dab the water on there, because I'm trying to save my powder. So we're just going to go around the tattoo with the paintbrush to get the water on there. Don't want anywhere that it can get on my mica powder that I painted on. also want to be careful not to dislodge your piece that you got down in there, because you don't want the new that you're going to put in there, you don't want that to seep down underneath there. When your tattoo will start to move, that's when you're okay to take it off, when it starts to slide around. Okay, then I'm just going to take this, I'm just going to kind of carefully dry that out. Carefully. We all know that resin and water don't mix, so we don't want to leave any water in there. And there we go, we got our tattoo in there. Pretty good. Looks good too. Okay, now we're just going to, I'm hoping this will make the tattoo even show up more, having the white behind it. I didn't want to do a dark color behind it because then it might dull it out. So I'm not going to spray anything in there. We're just going to pour this in slowly. Let it try to make its way. Around everywhere. I think this is going to be a pretty color back. I like these Say Ghost colors. They're really pretty. Got a few of them. I'd like to get a few more. Give that a little second to settle in there. I'm going to take a mica brush. And go up under his chin here, because you can get bubbles that'll trap up underneath his chin. And under his thighs, but I don't want to really touch under his thighs because they've been painted, so I don't want to mess the painting up, which I think I did, but good thing it's the bottom part of his leg. Okay. Sweet. Fill his tootsies up. I'm just going to pull the, if I can get it to come off, that little thingy off so that I can kind of help this up in here. Okay, let's Got to give him time to cure, and then we'll be back for demold. Okay, these are cured up. Let's do our extras first. This is what I had left over. This is our cute little frog that has the ladybug on his leg. I just kind of marveled, or no, what I did was I took the purple powder and the pink powder, or the purple powder and the blue powder, and I just mixed them up in there. That's how come we got a little bit of purple and a little bit of blue on him. Okay, this one I kind of did the same thing, but I sprinkled the powder in, and then I burnished them all together. He's kind of got like a speckly look to his back almost. Kind of cool looking. Be cuter once you shine him up. I usually always take this frog and put some UV resin on its back or all over it to shine it up, just because it's kind of dull. Well, it's a matte mold, so that's what you get with a matte mold. All right, let's see how this one turned out. Get our tootsies out of there. Maybe. There we go. Make it let go. Here we go. Oh, look. Turned out cool. Like that. You think? Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Just got eyes. The eyes I put in have the purple and the blue in it to match. But yeah. And then you can see how I did the Wendy's effect on the legs. That looks really neat. Okay, and there's with the tattoo in there, and that I'm not gonna do anything else to it. I'm just gonna leave it just like that because I think that looks really cool. So anyway, all right guys, that's the end of this Froggy Friday. And please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, do all that fun stuff to help out the channel and everybody else's channel. And please go in the description box for the link and watch everybody else's Froggy videos. There's some really cool frogs out there, and people have really cool imaginations and do a lot of fun stuff. So you'll be missing out if you don't go check them out. Anyway, God bless you all, and don't forget, always embrace your chaos. Bye.